Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Jai Shri Ram. Welcome to our next episode in our complete reading of Srimad Valmiki Ramayana. In the previous episode, we saw how Sugirva picked up his Vanaras led by Angada. Then he included all the most important Vanaras in the contingent: Neela, Nala, Gavaksha, Gandhamathana, Mainda, Divida. And then he also included Jambavanta, then Swami Hanuman. So he made the most important contingent that was moving towards the south, and he told them to go there and search for Sitama. He describes the entire southern country. He describes as to how they have to cross multiple lands. He gives a description of Lanka. He talks about Chaya, Grahani, Rakshasi, and from there on he talks till almost the Pitruloka. So he talks about all the places in the middle, and he says you have to go and search for Sitama in all these places. And after this, he walks towards Tara's father, Sushena. We get confused whether he's talking here about Sushena being sent to south or if he's being sent towards another direction. Actually, he's sent towards the other direction, which is west. So now he's moving towards Sushena and he's saying, "Oh Sushena, oh great man, you are supposed to be the leader. You are supposed to guide the Vanaras now." And then he immediately calls Archishmanta, and then he has called as Archishmalya, and then all his brothers of Samasta Vanaras, and then he calls upon 2 lakh Vanaras. 2 lakhs is 200,000. So he calls on 2 lakh Vanaras and he asks them to assemble, and he says Sushena is going to lead you. So this very clearly tells us that Sushena is being asked to lead the Vanaras who are going towards the west. Now he is describing how the people are supposed to travel in the west, and he's saying you have to go through Saurashtra, Bahlika, Chandra, Chitra, and then these are all the countries that he names. Then he talks about many villages through which these Vanaras need to go. Then he talks about various cities in which the Vanaras need to go, and then he says you have to go through Madhya Desa, Ketukavana, and then he says there are a lot of aranyas or forests in the middle, so you'll have to go through all these forests. You'll find a lot of hills, lot of big rocks on the way. You'll have to cross all of them. In some places you would be finding the rocks which are very cold, so you'll have to go through those rocks, is also what he says. And there are huge coconut plantations that you would see. You'll have to cross all of them. And then he says you have to go through Murachipattana, Jatapura, Avanti, Angalepapura, and then Alakshitavana. Like this you have to cross a lot of places. Everywhere check for Sitama. There you would go to a place called Sindhu Sagara Sangamasthana, which means the Sindhu and the Sagara means we can imagine that that's a place where the Sindhu river is actually merging with the oceans. And then he is saying once you go there you would see a mountain with 100 cliffs on it, and that's called as Somagiri. You have to go there, search there, and here you would be seeing lions that can actually fly. So be careful with them. These lions actually they hunt for fish. They even these lions are so big that they can even carry small elephant babies or small elephants to their places. So this is what he's saying. So be very careful. He says even they can catch bigger elephants also, is what he's saying. And then he asked them to move ahead, and then they would see that lot of trees are there, and then there are golden cliffs which you can see. Move there, and from there go to Pariyatra Parvata, which is there in the middle of the sea, and it's very tough. Be very careful. In the Pariyatra Parvata you would be finding 24 crore Gandharvas who are living there. Be very careful with them. Don't go near them, don't touch them, okay, because they are very focused people who are doing their own tasks. So you should not go and touch those people. They are people whom you can't fight also, so just don't touch them. You move in your own way. Since you are Vanaras, those Gandharvas will never come and harm you, so you can happily move across in those places. And from there you go, there you would see mountain which is in the form of a diamond, that's 100 yojanas high, huge mountain. Go there and search each and every guha or each and every cave in that. Another mountain that you would see here is called as Chakravanta. There you would see that Vishwakarma has made a huge chakra or a huge disc which Sri Mahavishnu carries, right? So that's called chakra. So many people carry chakras. So he's saying this chakra was made by Vishwakarma. Sudarshana chakra is the Ayudha of Sri Mahavishnu, right? So that chakra was made in that particular mountain by Vishwakarma, and that was being guarded by a Rakshasa called Hayagriva. No, don't confuse this with the godly avatar of Hayagriva. No, this is a Rakshasa whose name is Hayagriva. Sri Mahavishnu kills that Rakshasa and takes that chakra from him. So he says that that's the Panchajanya chakra. From there you go ahead and search for Sita Ma in all the directions possible, and then when you move ahead you would see a mountain which is as long as 64 yojanas, and that's called as Varaha. Search there for Sita Ma. In near this mountain there is a place called Pragjyotishapura, and here you would find a man called Naraka. He is ruling that place for a long time. Go and just check if Sita Ma over there, and from there you go to Sarvasauparna, that's another mountain. There also you go and search for Sita Ma, and then he's saying you when you move from there you would find another mountain called Megha. That's the place where Mahindra got crowned as the king of Devatas. So you can go, you can search there also, and after that you will go to Meru Parvata. You can go there and you can search there, and then from there you can go to Astaadri. Astaadri is the last place where humans can go. That's the place where we see the sun the last in a day. So you go there, and once you reach there, after that you can't travel from there. So be very very careful there. Between this Meru Parvata and Astadri Parvata, you would see a huge Tala Vriksha. When you look at the tree, you would see as if it has got 10 heads. So that's a very very interesting one there. Go there and search for Sitama. Okay, and then you would see Meru Savarni. Once you go there, you do a Sastanga Pranama and ask about Sitama. Then you search for in all these places till Astadri, and once you have reached Astadri, you cannot go beyond, so you'll have to return from there. My father-in-law Sushena will be leading all of you. Please go. Sushena is a person who is respected by me, and please return back in a month. If you are not returning back in a month, you will be put to death, so you'll have to return within a month. Go, search, finish your operation, and wherever you find Sitama, come back quickly and tell this is something that we are supposed to do. Sri Ramachandra has helped us, and this is the only way in which we can pay back his Rina. So please go and search for Sitama. This is what he says as he sends the Vanaras towards the western direction. So we have covered east. So he is going in a clockwise direction. We have covered east, we have covered south, we have covered west. The rest is the north. With Sri Ramachandra's blessings, may the Lord give us enough strength so that we will be able to go through the northern part, which Sugirva is going to say in our next episode. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pasyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om sarvam Sugri Sai Maharaj Ram Charanarvinda Arpanamastu. Swasti. Jai Shri Ram.